everyone, and welcome to another edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Barbara Rodgers. You know, we're very fortunate in the Bay Area that we have so many people who want to volunteer to work with young people, and one of them is in the studio with me right now. Her name is Michelle Ellison, and she is a volunteer with First Place for Youth. And I'm very happy that you're doing this. I'm sure lots of young people are happy too.
Absolutely.
You have been volunteering for 5 or 6 years.
I have. I found out about First Place for Youth, an article in the Oakland Tribune, and what really struck me was there's 5,000 young people a year who age out of foster care in California. And at the age of 18, they're essentially given their bag of belongings and said, you're an adult, you're on your own now, good luck. But they don't have housing, they don't have income, they don't have the support.
And that would be a scary. I just think back to my own life at 18, you know, although we're all anxious to get away from mom and dad, but the fact that you don't have mom and dad to go back to.
There's nobody there to support you, to teach you how do you do things, how do you even set up a household, how do you get started. So First Place does that. And when I started as a donor and a volunteer, and then I got hooked when I met the youth, and I saw that here's these youth that they're making a difference and helping them make that transition, you know, from care to independence and self-sufficiency.
What kinds of things have you done as a volunteer?
As a volunteer, I've run fundraising committees. I've wrapped a lot of Christmas presents. I've done a lot of driving around on volunteer events. I've addressed a tremendous number of invitations, but I've also done work with the youth, which is always the most gratifying part about it, because you can see the direct impact that it's having.
And I suppose you get to know them and probably fill some of that need that they have to have an adult in their lives who can help and guide them.
Well, it is, and it's fun, and it's inspiring, because I've had situations where one of my favorite was I was at a Target store, and this checker that was checking me out, turned out I was buying some items to donate to First Place. Turns out she had been through their program 5 years ago.
Ah.
And it made it very real, and she was so excited and just on with her life, a young mom just doing what, you know, she wanted to do. That's what it's about.
Yeah, that's really important. Now you have a fundraiser coming up.
We do. It's called There's No Place Like Home from Home. May is National Foster Care Awareness Month, and so every May we have our big fundraiser and celebration where we celebrate the youth, and we raise a little bit of money in the process. This year we're having a virtual event, something new for us. It's an online auction, and we're featuring videos of the youth. And we are looking to raise funds that will help with a lot of the little things that major donors and government funds don't pay for. Mm-hmm. Things like transportation to and from school, interview clothes for that first job, moving kits for kids when they get into their first house, toilet paper, pots, pans, bedding, all the things that you just take as necessities. Mm-hmm. So that's what this fundraiser goes towards. And what we're doing, we're having travel packages to Hawaii, France, and Italy. We've got a nice VIP package, golfing with Jim Plunkett, the legendary quarterback of the Raiders, and his wife at Stanford. We've got some wonderful wine and dining, including a Jamaican dinner for 20, which is the one I'm going after.
So invite me. Can I be one of your 20 friends?
Absolutely. So the fundraiser is good. So it's a great way to do something fun and help a good cause. And we're asking people, instead of paying for those fancy gala tickets and babysitting, donate that money directly to First Place, and 100% of the proceeds go, and then do a little shopping online.
Have you done something like this before, where you actually do it without having people go to an actual space and sit down?
This is our first time, and so far we're getting a lot of great feedback for that same reason. People, they'd much rather just donate. So the auction runs May 8th through 31st. And it's going to be online. And then for those folks who really like to get in early, from May 1st to 8th, we're having a preview sale where folks can bid on some special items that won't be offered to the public, or even do buy it now if they really want to lock down that trip to France.
And where do they go to get information?
www.firstplaceforyouth.org.
And they can see all the items that are up for bid, and they can make their contribution, and they don't have to get dressed up in a fancy dress and high heel shoes that hurt your feet and go out and stand around for the evening.
And eat another rubber chicken. Absolutely. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And also we're going to be sharing during the month videos of the youth and those success stories, so people can really see what's happening.
All right. Well, thank you for being a volunteer. I'm sure there are a number of young people who are very glad to have you there. And do you need more volunteers?
We can always use more volunteers. And again, www.firstplaceforyouth.org, or our phone number is 510-272-0979.
Okay. Thank you so much, Michelle, for stopping by and telling us about First Place for Youth.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you.
And thank you for being with us for another edition of Comcast Newsmakers. And I hope you'll stop by again next time. Bye-bye for now.